Without freedom of thought, there could be no such thing as wisdom. Founding father Benjamin Franklin once said this famous quote: "This is exactly what it is like to publish books and restrict them from readers." Why should a publisher have to decide whether a book should be restricted from you? This speech is to show that banning books restricts a reader's goal, it restricts them from gaining knowledge, and I believe that nobody should ever have that restricted from them because it interferes with the freedom of wisdom and the freedom of thought. As college students, we are in one of the most important parts of our lives. We are currently working to construct our futures and build them how we want them to be. If these books are being removed because authors aren't allowed to speak their minds over topics that they believe are good to speak about, but are sensitive to other people, then what challenges readers in gaining important knowledge and expanding their horizons and learning things? Is the book really considered dangerous? Or does it just make people uncomfortable because other people are sharing their ideas and beliefs that you may not agree with? Well-known recent topics were given by Inside Higher Education. They gave an article talking about debates that were going on with intellectual freedom during September to November in the year of 2021. They were speaking about how K-12 book bans were affecting higher education. There was more than 330 reports in this short period of time during September to November, which is a 3-month period. So it was really bad for the amount of reports that were going through in such short time and unexpectedly. There was also a similar situation during Biden's presidency, and this involved Biden himself, who went on a very bad hoax with banning books. And the U.S. Department had put out this announcement after his presidency ended, 4 days after. They spoke about how he went on a hoax banning several books, a lot of them. And they were being banned for sexual explicit content, and they were non-appropriate for people of certain ages. So he decided to ban them after having reports coming through. These cases were dismissed by The ongoing cases were dismissed by the U.S. Department of Education, and they said they were going to keep being dismissed because they believe that parents should be in charge of educating their children, and we should not be allowed to restrict any book published just because we believe it should. As fellow college students, will you allow our right to read freely and gain knowledge taken away from us?